Hi guys, Ian from footballboots.co.uk here, and today we're looking at the evoACCURACY. These are Balotelli MB45s, and we're going to be taking a look at this brand new boot from PUMA. So when Balotelli signed for PUMA, they made him the headline player of the evoPOWER. They gave him those camouflage original evoPOWERs, if you remember those. They also gave him an Italy-inspired Trix pair, the red and green ones, and that was another special boot for Balotelli. Now, instead of having an evoPOWER 1.2 that Balotelli's got customized for himself, they've gone ahead and they've given him a whole brand new boot range, and they've given him the evoACCURACY. So you're going to see MB45 on the back. That's the Balotelli version. We don't know yet whether they're just going to make them for everybody or they're just going to be specific for Balotelli. We don't have that information. We're looking at these boots, we're reviewing these boots before they've actually come out. So I'm going to say a few things in this video and I might not be exactly accurate as to what's happening. That's because we don't have the fact sheet yet from PUMA. We just have the boots and we're going to look into these and I'm going to review them for you. So all you're going to hear about these boots today is going to be straight from me telling you what I think of these, and we'll give you the rest of the marketing speak on the website and on the YouTube channel later on. Let's get into it. Inspired by the 1.2 evoPOWERs and everything that Balotelli wants in a boot, the only real difference is this thicker upper and a more refined striking zone. Now, colorway wise, it's got a new and vibrant colorway. It's got this yellow and green combined. It's got diamond AccuFoam patterns in the strike zone. So these diamond areas here. And there's a little bit of grip text on top of the green, and you've got this thin AccuFoam underneath, same AccuFoam as you see on the evoPOWER 1.2s. The PUMA branding is navy, while the heel region is white. Balotelli's MB45 logo is featured on the heel. And to complete the look, the sole plate uses the same color as the upper. First impression wise, the evoACCURACY really reminds me a lot of the original evoPOWERs. Similarities in this striking area here and different shape with the AccuFoam, but it is pretty much the same thing going on, and the upper is a lot more similar. With these two versions, when I throw in this, you've got this much lighter, they've gone for a lighter power boot here, and it's a bit of a tighter wrap and it's a lot thinner, whilst the thickness of the upper, you're talking about something similar here. So if you were a fan of the original evoPOWERs and then you had a look at these ones and you kind of thought that the upper was a bit thin for you and you felt that the wrap was a bit tighter, then you may very well like the evoACCURACY. Could be something good for you. Out of the box, there's this extra width in the midfoot, which is great, and that's what you get with the evoPOWERs or the evoACCURACYs anyway. And the synthetic upper, as I was saying, is just a bit thicker and a bit stiffer than the current evoPOWER 1.2. Overall, my initial thoughts are that it's going to be a really good boot. So braking wise, this boot flexes and molds to your feet pretty nicely, same as the evoPOWER 1.2. Yes, the upper is thicker than those evoPOWERs, so you might need a couple of extra sessions or something to break these in, but really, they're a nice synthetic boot that won't be too bad at all to get used to. So this time around, the AccuFoam pads have been made larger and thicker, and they're more frequently used over the striking region. As I was saying before, it's something that really reminds me of the evoPOWER 1s. AccuFoam is a lot more spread out and thinner on the 1.2s. Now, this is going to give you a really nice clean striking region, and having this extra AccuFoam over the top as well and the thicker upper is just going to give you a little bit more protection on top of your foot. So if you're worried about protection, thinking about these over the 1.2s, probably a wise choice for you, something that you're going to like. There's a little bit of AccuFoam just up into the tongue here as well, and that's the same as you see on the 1.2 and the original evoPOWERs. So as seen on the evoPOWER 1.2s and on the evoSpeeds, you've got the grip text, and it's just little triangles that are on top of these AccuFoam regions. And that's for giving you a little bit of extra control. You can think of it being a bit like the dribble text you see on an F50, just something a little extra to give you a little bit of extra grip. To be honest, when I rub my hand over it, I hardly feel it. You can see it. If it makes a difference, perhaps it does in those wet conditions, but it's really not going to be something you're going to notice a huge amount. So just like the evoPOWER 1.2, you can see that PUMA have decided to utilize the gradual stability frame on these again, and it's something that PUMA are really happy with. They didn't switch it when they went from the evoPOWERs to the evoPOWER 1.2s, and it's definitely something that works really nicely. The one thing I would say that you've got to notice is because this upper is thicker, it doesn't flex as much. The other way, it's a lot harder, and it's just stretching this upper a bit more, so you're going to find that it's going to be stiffer with that kicking motion, so you're not going to get perhaps as much benefit from the flex of the sole as you would on the evoPOWER 1.2s. That being said, this is everything that you're used to. It has all these conical studs and the blades and all the things that you've got used to with the evoPOWER 1s and the evoPOWER 1.2s. It's a great sole plate. It's one of the best sole plates on the market probably, and no wonder PUMA have decided to utilize it here. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it. Durability wise, you can guarantee you're probably going to get a couple of seasons out of these evoPOWERs. The original evoPOWERs lasted really well, and the 1.2s, we haven't heard any issues of people having trouble with those, even though it's a bit thinner. Having this thicker upper, you know that the boot is going to last a bit longer than something with a thinner, which is more likely to have rips and those kind of things. So nice durable boot, and they're really easy to clean as well. You're just going to give them a quick wipe off. There's nothing in particular they have to fuss around with. The worst thing is getting the sole clean with the gradual stability frame, but to be honest, you're not really going to clean that often. It's just giving them a good wipe after playing. The synthetic upper makes these really easy to look after, and they're going to be real durable for you. So the overall verdict of the evoACCURACY. You can think of them perhaps as like a more leather-like evoPOWER version. They've been designed for Balotelli. I would say that with this accuracy aspect going on, you can think of them like a T90 laser or something. You might find a lot of strikers preferring them over midfielders and defenders. They've been set up for Balotelli, but you never know, you might be able to score some goals in them. Whether Balotelli does or not could be another thing. We almost thought it was a bit of a joke when we heard that near the beginning of April 1st, PUMA are going to bring out an accuracy boot for Mario Balotelli. Well, let's see what he does with them. Might change his game, might score a few goals. I would definitely say if you decided to wear these, you'll probably score some goals. They are a good looking boot. They're a well-made boot. They're definitely going to do the job. I actually quite like them myself. I'd wear them. Perhaps not in the Balotelli version, but that might be the only version that PUMA bring out. We don't know yet. If they bring them out in some other versions, definitely be keen to look at them. Overall, taking some of the best aspects of the evoPOWER original and the evoPOWER 1.2, putting them into something which is designed for strikers with this clear striking area. Great boot. Have a think about it yourself. You might decide you want a pair. Thanks for watching the review of the evoACCURACY. If you want to see lots of free kicks and a decent playtest, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we got VV. He'll be testing these out for us. Make sure you subscribe anyway because we've got lots more videos coming to the channel real soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Go enjoy your football. We were trying